like grade 8. I was on the wrestling team.
Oh, shit.
And they made me wear a singlet where all of my back knee was showing. And I went to this one meeting, wrestling meets, they call them. You wrestle meet, you go to a meet. And I was such a big boy, there wasn't many people in my weight class.
Yeah.
Me and a couple juggalos found each other.
The Lows love wrestling.
They always find each other jumping on microwaves.
And this one kid who I had to wrestle, and he came up, and he's like a big fella, but he's like of mice and men, sort of.
Just Lenny.
He's very Lenny, like, hey, how's it going? And everyone's kind of like, oh, like Keith or whatever. They kind of know him. He's just like, hey, all right, bye. I'm like, I have to wrestle that guy. And so we went to meet up once we got in the lock. He just all of a sudden went, right in my face, and I was so caught off guard. First of all, I'm wearing a singlet
Oh my
with
God.
all my back knee out, and now he's double power lagging me.
Oh my
down.
God.
And I'm like kind of almost crying because like you can't get up, and like you're like he's doesn't smell the greatest. He's just on me, and he's like screaming in my face, and the ref's like, okay, stop yelling. And he's like still going, but they're like, we can't disqualify Keith at this point, you know, we got and he beat me in front of all like the wrestling team, and that was the last time I had ever wrestled. Went out on that one. I was like, this ain't for me.
You quit after that?
Yeah, that was my last one.
Oh,
I am a 1-and-1 junior high wrestler.
Your record is 0-1.
No, I had one fluke before that,
Okay.
and I was like, please, Pat. Like, I kept asking the ref to tap it, so it was over. I had his shoulders down, and he was struggling. I was like, he's down. Just tap. Just tap. And the ref's like, just focus on him.
Let me win. Just let me
Just
win.
please. I'm so scared.
The ref was like, you got Big Keith next week. You better dial in.
Focus on that. Okay?
Big Keith will yell in your face.
Big Keith don't play.
Wait
Once
till
that
you
bell
get the
rings.
Keith yell.
He's the nicest guy beforehand. When that bell goes, oh my.
It was a
You
different
hear
Keith
the bell, you get the yell, and that's when you know it's Big Keith time.
Big Keith time.
It really does sound like a wrestling good guy.
Big
Where he
Keith?
kind of like comes in, he's like hacksaw
That's
Jim
Big
Duggan.
Keith music.
No, that's the thing. He comes into good guy like vibes, and then he gets in
absolutely.
the ring.
He's
Bell
got a
rings.
Canadian flag. He's waving
Uh-oh,
around.
he's a psycho.
Yeah. Oh, and then he loses it. He's
Yeah.
Ultimate Warrior style. He's
Ooh.
fucking shaking the ropes.
Okay, and where's Big Keith now?
I had him killed.
Yeah, he strangled some dogs and then he shot him in the head.
I never saw the end of the movie. I'm
He
sorry.
crushed a man's fist with his hand, and he wanted to pet this girl's hair really bad. Snapped her neck.
Isn't that the Green Mile?
Yeah.
No. Lenny snaps a girl's neck. That's why they have to run away, and the girl,
I thought
the
that was
guy
Frankenstein.
shoots Lenny.
How fucked up are my childhood priorities that I don't remember the girl, but I cannot forget the dogs?
Oh man, that's a bad one too. Because he also doesn't know, and he keeps like petting it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, good. You know, Big Keith style. That's
Big
what he was
Keith.
doing with me after.
Yeah.
I played
petting
dead
you.
with him for a while.
Wait, was Big Keith like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
that's what I'm saying.
oh,
To be fair, you did use a literary reference, which is
Right.
not the best
So
way.
he's like a slow guy, like kind of that like happy slow guy kind of thing. Like you'd see him like shuffling
they
cards.
set
and,
you
like,
up to fight Big Keith, and they knew.
Yeah. Oh,
They knew he was a killer, and that's why I think everyone was being extra polite to him. I thought they were patronizing Big Keith. They were scared of him.
Let me ask you, when they told you what weight class that you were in, were they like, I got bad news?
Good news and bad news. You're gonna love this guy off the mat.
There's only one guy in your weight class. That's the good news.
The gym teacher.
The bad news is his name is Big Keith, and he learns in a different room than all of us. Oh, what?
I'm sorry now?
He
As long as he
picked up
doesn't
one of the
yell.
buses.
No, he's not much of a yeller.
You go by the room, he's just like Hannibal Lecter in there, just pacing around.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what you look like to Big Keith up against him.
Like
when he
Deer
looked-
in the headlights.
when he looked at
Deer
you.
in the headlights. I can remember the
He's a-
like just being like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like I can't believe this
He's
is
like-
happening to me.
He's like, this guy has no idea what I'm about to yell in his face.
Big
Because
Keith
my
just
buddy was
licking his
making
lips.
fun of me. He's like, "You got to wrestle him? Oh my god, dude! Like, he should be in like his own division, dude. Like, you shouldn't even be like razz me. Like, he thought it was gonna be like me ragdoll.
Yeah,
Oh my
So
god!
like, I just remember like looking up too and just seeing like my buddy sitting with the other wrestling team, like. Just like couldn't believe it. They weren't finding the humor in it. They were completely. But then after I came off, they found the absolute humor in it. But they were just like, this
Are you kidding me? Of course they did. Jesus Christ. It's funny now.
Oh, yeah,
my
exactly.
God. Big
Yeah, to
Keith.
teenagers, to 13-year-olds. They were eating that up.